goes above and beyond. Now, I want to make a case by the end of this talk that each one of you are extraordinary. And that if you don't see yourself presently as extraordinary, I pray that at the end of this talk, you will see yourself as extraordinary. Now, I'm going to give you the secret ingredient to an extraordinary life. Are you ready for it? There's 2 words that make someone, that are like the kindling. You know kindling, like when I start a fire? There's 2 words that are the kindling for extraordinary. And these are the 2 words. Gratitude and generosity. We think about extraordinary, someone who can sing and dance across stage, Beyonce. Right? But that's something else. What we're talking about is extraordinary are people who are able to rise above their present circumstances. They're able to rise above their present challenges. They're able to rise above the mess and the drama and the noise of life and still operate at their highest self. All of you all have a highest self. You know that, right? Of course. Of course. And then you also have a lowest self. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a spectrum, right? Where every day when you show up and every day you come to work, drive to work, you roll over, you look at your partner, whatever, dealing with your kids, every day, the person you encounter, both one-on-one, personally, intrapersonally, and then interpersonally, they're encountering either your highest self, your lowest self, or some version in between. And what I want to suggest is gratitude and generosity are the kindling, the secret sauce for individuals to live at their highest selves. And when you're able to live at your highest self, you're able to supersede and just transcend any of the mess of life. What's some of the mess that you experience? In general, if you don't want to tell me your business, right? That's fine, right? What's some of the mess that people experience? Traffic. Does the 91 come this far down? Listen, that 91 is demonic. I'm telling you. Oh man, which one was it? The 605? Which one? I don't get down here too often. What's the 101? Oh man, the 101 and the 91 are cousins. The 5, right? All of them. What is your highest self? What does your highest self look like when you're driving into work on the 101? It doesn't. I haven't seen that person in a long time. Right? What are some other of the mess that we experience? House falling apart. Just this week, our heaters went out and wasn't working, and had to call someone. Last year, when it was raining real bad out here, rain came into our guest room. Had to get that fixed. Right? It's always something, right? And that's just stuff on the surface. There's also the mess that we deal with in our relationships, right? We can just go there, right? Drama and challenges and difficulty. I mean, how many of us have kids, right? I got a call from my daughter's school today talking about, you need to come get your kid, right? While I'm driving down here, I'm just like, oh, highest self, okay. Right? So stuff that we deal with, whether it's with our kids, with our partners, with our spouses, divorces, parents going through issues. Maybe you have older parents and you have to take care of them and they don't want to listen to you. Anyone been there before, right? You got parents and they're like, no, I'm just stuck in your ways, and you're trying to help move them forward. All of us encounter stuff that happens in our personal lives. And then we walk into this phenomenal organization and we got stuff that we have to deal with here. And this is not to point fingers or to blame, but there's also organizational challenges and difficulties and workflows, and this person didn't do what they say they were going to do, and I got this situation with this patient and this member and all different types of stuff that we are constantly being bombarded with. And so the question is, how do we rise above and truly still show up in an extraordinary way? And it's when we lean into gratitude and when we lean into generosity. What does gratitude look like for you? Anybody? What is gratitude? Gratitude is not, let's just define what it's not. Gratitude is not saying thank you when someone provides you a meal. That's just being decent. Right? Right? Gratitude, respect.
Just kind of like the blessings, like
yeah.
I'm alive, I can breathe, or
yeah.
I can hear, I can see, and
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's being able to look through a set of lenses and to be able to find the things that even in spite of the challenges and difficulties, there is a silver lining in it. Have you heard of the law of polarity? The law of polarity says that there is no such thing as a one-sided anything. There's no one-sided slice of bread. There's no one-sided coin. There are two sides to every situation you encounter. There is always the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative. If there is a negative, the law of polarity says somewhere there's also a positive. And if there's a positive, there's also somewhere a negative. Nothing is just one thing. Gratitude says I'm able to encounter negative situations, negative circumstances, less than ideal situations that are thrusted upon me, and yet I can still see the positive.